Welcome. This is a great day for Sonoa. We have the honor of Sam Ramji joining us. Sam, welcome to Sonoa. It's absolutely awesome to work with you again.
Thanks, Chet.
This again with you.
Excellent.
So Sam, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, Chet, I started programming software when I was 9 on a Commodore PET. Didn't even have a built-in tape drive. Couldn't figure really out anything else to do with my life but be in the software industry. So I've written software for Macintosh, Unix, Windows, client server, distributed systems. And then in the very late 90s, started getting on the internet wave. And in 2000, started building web services for Photo, which we sold to Kodak. Sort of the first opportunity to see what web services could do to transform what you'd think of as a fairly traditional business, printing photos, and see how many more people could participate when they go online. And of course, I had the pleasure of working for you at BEA Systems. We standardized integration for enterprise applications, did it using open standards and open architectures. And then I've spent the last 5 years at Microsoft managing open source strategy.
That's cool. That's cool. So tell us about, obviously a lot happening with the economy, a lot happening on the innovation side with cloud computing. You certainly have some thoughts. You've been out there. Tell us a little bit about cloud services or cloud services APIs or the API economy.
Well, I feel like the economy has been shifting bit by bit, and we've been getting hints over the last decade of what the next economy is going to be. Nobody's really figured it out yet, but I think we're at a tipping point. At Photo, we started to see a vast increase in the number of photos that actually got printed and the number of different applications and websites that could get built against our services. What we're starting to see is that's showing up at places like Guardian and life insurance, right? It's showing up in TransUnion. Very ordinary core economy businesses are now starting to say, what can I do with cloud services? So they're doing a couple of things. On the one hand, they're getting more effective at consuming information technology. They're saying, no, I don't want all of your website. I just want this little part, and I want to remix it. On the other hand, they're also saying, what can I do to speed up my business? If I've got a core business, if I've got a way of taking transactions, they're profitable, and I want to scale them out, how am I going to scale them more effectively? One web page and one web experience that I offer? Or do I want to offer those little bits of the web in remixable components so that people can build new application experiences, new websites, things for your iPhone, things for devices not yet designed that you never imagined? You don't even have to know those people, but all of a sudden they're drawing transactions through your engine. You're rendering value to them, you're getting profit, they're rendering value to some end customer, they're getting profit. All of this stuff is starting to increase the pace of innovation. So that's what the cloud means to me.
That's awesome. I like this remixing of services. We'll have to spend some more time talking about it.
For sure.
So tell me a little bit about why Sonoa and why now?
Well, really there's three components. There's the timing, there's the technology, and there's the people. So in terms of timing, we're at an inflection point as we start looking at what's happening in new application development. It's all on the cloud. It's going to the cloud. All the new development technologies are building out either cloud frameworks or we're seeing new languages that are specifically purposed to cloud applications. Conversations about mashups have gone from what's a mashup a few years ago to mashups are so yesterday, we completely understand them. Yeah. So there's a timing component there. And again, when you see these companies like Warner Music and MTV starting to realize they can vastly increase the flow of their digital content if they just open it up, get it out there, allow people to remix their media just as much as somebody could remix financial services. The timing is clearly there. Plus the burst of cloud computing, some of the elasticity that we see. Companies like Ing, the big financial services company, starting to outsource their high-performance computing. They're building out high-performance computing infrastructures to do Monte Carlo simulation in the cloud. When you see those kinds of companies putting those kinds of core business transactions as a way to grow their business, and they're doing it based on cloud computing, you know that that moment has arrived. The second piece is really technology. The technology that you guys have built at Sonoa over the last 5 years, it's just unbelievable. The performance-neutral proxy, the open source components you use inside it, the new launch of Apogee, being able to bring what you used to provide only for in-house customers and enterprises and making that available to anybody who can connect to Amazon's EC2. It's just extraordinary. And then going on to the people, there's a bridge there. Ravi Chandra, the VP of products, guy who wrote one of the core internet protocols, BGP, right? That's how the internet runs. So phenomenal technical talent. And then you look at Brian Malloy, you look at Scott Regan, people who have been specializing in listening really, really fast to developers and listening fast to customers to figure out how to build new markets. and of course you, right? It was a blast working for you at BEA Systems. We built a great growth business in a declining market. We really reinvented, I think, a strategy that BEA is still running on, even now that it's part of Oracle. So just a great opportunity to have fun, as you say, and change the world.
Absolutely. All right. Hey, thanks a lot. Look forward to kicking ass with you.
Great. Thanks, man.